Hi everyone, and welcome back to Cleaning the Easy Way. Today we're going to go over my process of cleaning a bathroom. A few months ago we went over Cody's, and today we're going to go over my process. If you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe. If you love our video, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. And now on to the video. Okay, the first thing I do is I make sure I have all of my cleaning equipment, products with me before I start cleaning. I have my garbage bag. It's got garbage in it because I've already cleaned some rooms. My towels, my mop bucket, my cleaning caddy with all my supplies, and my vacuum. Say hi, Teddy. We have Teddy here as today's cleaning company. Say hi. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I am going to take the bath mats or anything on the floor out. Okay, after doing that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put toilet bowl cleaner in the toilet. The reason why I do that next is because I want to allow the toilet bowl cleaner enough time to completely saturate the bowl of the toilet because we want that toilet bowl cleaner to do its job. Make sure you get that rim. Make sure you get a lot of toilet bowl cleaner under the rim. Again, there's a reason why that this is angled, and that is because you want to get that rim as clean as possible. Now, when it comes to cleaning a toilet, the holes right there, if you're not cleaning it well, get clogged. And that's why a lot of times your toilet will get like kind of cloudy, nasty. You'll see the lines because you're not cleaning those out well enough. Now, as I'm allowing the toilet bowl cleaner to sit, I'm going to clean something else. We're going to do my bathroom countertop. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do when cleaning the countertop is I'm going to remove everything from the countertops. Now, if I were at a home that didn't have a place to put it, I put it on the ledge of my bathtub, I would move everything kind of forward, like so. I would clean behind it, put everything back, and then spray this area to make sure I'm getting it clean all the way. Just make sure that you're allowing the cleaner enough time to sit so it's doing its job properly. I'm going to use my really good all-purpose enzyme cleaner, which is great for hairspray. Spray everything down and let it sit, and then we'll be back. So I always spray the countertop first, and this is why I always get splashback on the mirrors. I would hate to do the mirror and then spray the countertop down and then have to go over the mirror again. So I spray the countertop down and then the glass on the mirror. Also, because I'm doing the glass, it's giving the cleaner to sit that much more time on my countertops. Which I am not going to show you cleaning the glass because it's really not showing a good angle. So I'm going to do the glass and we'll be back to do the countertop here in a second. As you can see, I did spray the glass. Now, you do not want to overspray your glass. You want to make sure that you're spraying like spots really well, but I tend to spray more on the bottom and not as much on the top. And that is because the more you have, the harder it's going to be and the more likely it is going to streak. Here is another tip. If you notice that you are getting a lot of lint or dust as you are wiping your glass down and you have a Swiffer duster, go over it first with the duster, and that is going to help break down on that and make it that much easier to clean. When it comes to cleaning the countertops, I like to do around the sink first, and mainly because you want this to sit longer. This is where you usually have most of the problem. So I'm going to clean everything around, get it all clean, and then come to this. Now, normally I would just use a rag and do a wipe down. It's a little gross, so I'm going to be using a sponge today. Actually, I'm going to be using a squid. I didn't know I had another clean one. I thought they were all dirty. So I'm going to spray it first just to get a little bit more on. Then I'm going to go down over. And then I'm going to go over and I'm going to scrub everything. You want to make sure you get even this back ledge. I did this ledge when I did the glass. But you want to make sure that you're getting all of that. Now, if you have an issue in some of these corners, get a brush. So we have a few options that we use. One is a power scrubber. The batteries on mine are dead. Do a turning motion, and that kind of helps get that out. Another thing is this is a new brush that we got, and I am in love with it because of how thin it is. It gets some places that even this one has never been able to get. Once I'm done scrubbing, I'm gonna go over with a rag just to get it dry. Normally I do my entire sink, but because I'm just giving you a glimpse in how I do it, I'm just gonna do this area first. And then once that's all said and done, it's time to put stuff back. Now we are going to address the sink. Now I am going to scrub, as you can hear, and I've talked about this in other videos. Somebody used something abrasive in my sink, and it is a pain in the rear end to clean. Now, when it comes to cleaning a faucet, mine is not bad because I scrub at it, but if you have a lot of buildup right here, your best bet to get rid of that is with a brush. I really like this one for that. It's new for us, and it will get under here really well. If not, you can use a toothbrush, or if you have one of these, you can use that as well. This is just my new favorite, which happens all the time. But you gotta make sure that you're scrubbing that. And if it doesn't need it scrubbed, awesome, just wipe it down. I am just scrubbing it for the sake of showing you guys. You don't wanna overdo it, because when you do too much, you can damage things. And now that is all done, it's time to wipe it down. So I'm gonna grab my rag. I'm going to get it in between and do kind of like a shoe shine polish. And what that's going to do is get those areas so you don't have to, see my fingers not going all the way through. So when you're wiping it, grab it and kind of just do a back and forth motion and go along the sides of the faucet and the handles. And next, I am just going to wipe out the sink. As you can see, I need a new faucet. Talked about that before. We have plans. The toilet bowl cleaner has had definitely enough time to sit and do its job. So after doing that, before moving on to something else, I am going to clean the toilet bowl. And I will tell you why in a moment. Okay, so I am going to get just a little bit wet with that water. And I'm gonna start around the rim. And I'm gonna do a good job scrubbing around the underbelly of that rim. Or the underside, I shouldn't say underbelly. And if you know where the water comes out of from the tank into the toilet bowl, focus there the most. Okay, once you've gone through with that, now it's time to just do the bowl. So I go through and just scrub it. And then when it comes to the bottom section, I'm gonna go around and do an up and down motion and slowly go around in a clockwise circle. And that way I know I'm getting the entire portion that has the water in it. And then I focus really well on some of those corners because that doesn't get it as much. I'm going slow for the sake of you guys seeing what I do. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go down in the bottom and I kind of go back and forth and do circles. And then I'm gonna go around the bowl one more time. Okay, now once I'm done with that, I'm gonna tap as much water out of this as I possibly can. I'm gonna go around in a circle and tap, tap, tap. Just trying to get a lot of it up. And then I'm going to flush. Okay, once that has been flushed, I'm then going to kind of rinse this off in that clean water. And then I'm gonna do another tap, 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 going around in a circle as I tap, tap, tap. And the reason why I'm doing that is I want to get as much water out of the brush as possible. And then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to continue with the toilet. I am going to shut the toilet lid on the brush so it can drip dry longer. So when it comes to cleaning my bathtub, I will go through, I'm going to spray down the whole outside and the sides of the bathtub, leaving the bottom And I'm leaving the bottom because I have to get in that bathtub to clean. But let's get it sprayed. And while that sits, I'm actually going to clean the glass on the outside, which I won't show because that's boring, but I'm going to go ahead and clean it, and we will be back to go over the bathtub. Okay, I'm just going to give you a brief glimpse of how I do a bathtub. So first I'm going to go around and I'm going to get the whole outside of the bathtub. So I'm going to get the ledge first and the sidewalls. And I'm going to go around the entire bathtub and do the same thing. And once I'm done with that, I will show you what I do next. Okay, once I am done with the outside, I am going to clean the sides. And I'm going to do the bottom right here, but leave the side I'm on. And I don't have to do a lot of scrubbing. Now in the shower, I am going to get everything, put it in the middle of the shower. Pull this away from the walls in the middle of the shower. If you want, you can just take them out. I prefer to leave them in the middle. And I am going to go in, I'm going to spray all of the walls down. And while that sits, I am going to do the glass on the inside. So let's talk about some tools that help with glass. So we like the Skoy and a soft scrub or Swift Scrub by Scotch-Brite. The plastic side helps remove hard water spots. If you find that you are having to scrub your glass every time you clean your shower, it is time to invest in a squeegee. You want to not allow the water to sit on the glass at all. And that is going to cut down and save you so much time when it comes to cleaning. Now I am just using a regular glass cleaner and I'm going to spray it and wipe it off. Now my glass does not need scrubbing because I do not allow, see, I have a squeegee. So I use that after every time I shower. And I don't ever have to scrub my glass because of that. Another thing that helps is I actually have a hand tool in my shower, a removable shower head, and I always rinse off the glass if I get shampoo or soap on it. That actually helps too. Now, when I clean the shower, I start with the upper, I go top to bottom. Now, I will go around the entire shower doing the upper portion, and that is because usually the soap scum and the hard water deposits are on the lower part, and I'm just allowing my cleaner to have more time to sit on the lower portion. Now I am using a Skoy because I was noticing some water deposits on the side, and this is going to help remove it. But I'm going to go through and scrub the whole entire shower on the upper portion. And the reason why I pull everything from the side is I'm going to do the edges as I do the sides of the wall. That way I just have to do the inside and I can have everything put back where it belongs. Okay, once I've gone through and scrubbed everything, I'm just going to take my towel and wipe it dry. And now that I'm done with this side, I'm going to go through and I'm going to finish the bottom. I'm going to use the Skoy again, and I'm going to scrub the crap out of it. Okay, another thing we do is we scrub in your door, this little thing right there, or that, or that. And this is another reason why we're in love with this brush, because it does a really good job getting into that on that little teeny ledge right there. So you can see the color right here. This is the, I can't think of the name of that stuff. Oh my gosh, brain work. The plastic crap we put in, but that's what it is. I can't think of it. No, not silicone. What in the heck? Why is my brain not working? Caulk. I remembered. This is caulk. And it's just discolored. Either that or they used a beige caulk when they put the shower in. Before we start, this is stain. And I think that this is from the previous toilet. So that's not urine. In fact, I'm the only one that potties in there, really. So I sit down to pee. So there's not a lot of there's not a lot of urine on the floor. But this is because the toilet used to be out that far. And it's really showing up quite nice on that camera. Wow. Okay, when we clean a toilet, we are going to spray everything down from top Can you guys hear my doggies freaking out? So it's at this point where after I've sprayed the entire toilet down from top to bottom and the floor around it, I would fold the toilet paper. But I'm at my house, so I'm not going to fold the toilet paper. But I will wipe down the toilet paper holder thingy. And this is why we wipe it down. Now, here's the deal. Is it's going to get nasty, again, quickly, because toilet paper just leaves little things around. Oh my goodness. Can you guys hear my dogs freaking out? I am so sorry about that. Here we go. So we're going to start at the top. I had to run down to see what the dogs were freaking out at. They saved me from the Amazon delivery man. Oh, I am so grateful for them. Aren't we, little one? Aren't we, Teddy? Did you save me, Teddy? Did you save me from the mean delivery man? So a trick, because a lot of times the top gets a little dusty, is I will kind of go around it in a circle like this. And kind of just brush. And that's the thing, I like to do top to bottom because we're brushing everything to the floor where it's easier to pick up. And then once I've done that, I'm going to shut it and get here one more time because stuff falls off the seat. And we're going to flush it. Sorry if it's bumpy. Oh look guys, we do wipe the floorboards down when we clean the toilet. The last thing I'm going to do is the floors. I am mopping, so I'm going to vacuum first and then I'm going to mop. Okay, that is my process for cleaning a bathroom. If you have any questions, leave us a comment and we will gladly read them and answer them. We are here to help you. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, have an amazing day.